Hey everyone, welcome back to Wixfix. I hope you're having a fantastic day. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how you can link your container boxes so you can create custom buttons, or you can just have stuff linked to other pages. For example, if you look at the Wixfix website, our buttons here on the website are actually containers. So in this video, I want to show you guys how you can create something very similar. Let's go ahead and get started. So in order to do this, you're going to need to know the elements in Wix that you can actually link. So if I come over to add, of course, we all know that a button can link, right? We all know that an image can link to something. And we can also use a shape to link to something as well. But if I go ahead and pull out a container, we're going to notice we don't have the option to link this container to anything, right? So how can we have this linked to anything? Well, there's an option using all three of these different items. So if I just create a new section, I'm just going to bring this container down here. And what I want to do is go ahead and have this be a fixed size. So maybe we'll do like 120 pixels. We'll do 150 pixels actually. And for the height, let's go ahead and set it to like 50 pixels. So now we have something that looks like this. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do real quick is I'm going to create three different options so I can show you each variation. Just like that. And over here in this left one, I'm going to grab this button. And maybe we can put it inside of this container. And we can actually set this to a fluid. And I'm going to set the width to 100% and the height to 50. Basically to match the size of this container. We can also go into the corners and remove the corners, so we have something that looks like this. So now we kind of, in a way, have a container that is linked. But let's say we wanted to create something like this, even though this looks ugly, it's just an example. But let's say we wanted to create something like this, and we want the entire box to be linked. So what we can do is, with a button, we can put this in the container. We want to make sure that this is on top of everything. And what we can do is go ahead and set the button to be fluid instead of fixed. We're going to set this to be 100%. We're going to send it to the top left. And for the height, the box is 304 pixels. So we can set the button to be 304 pixels. Now in the design, we can remove the corners, remove the opacity, and we can also remove the text. Just like that. So now if a user clicks anywhere in this box, it will be linked to wherever you want to link it. So that is one way to link a container box. The second one is going to be with an image. And I recommend if you do an image, maybe you could do something similar to this. So if you wanted to do something like that, let's go ahead and add an image. And for this image, we're going to use the same one that I used in the Wixfix website. Let's go ahead and set this to be 100%. And we can go ahead and shrink up the size just like that. And of course, with this image taking up the entire container box, we can of course link it to wherever we want to go. The last option is using a shape element. So we can go over to shape, we can go to add, we can go to decorative. Let's go to basic shapes, and we can just pull out one of these. We'll attach it to this container. We'll set it to 100%. And of course we can link this shape as well. But if you don't want to have a color, you can easily just remove the opacity. And once again, we have something that will link, but doesn't necessarily have to be visible. So you can either use a button for this example, or you can even use a shape if you wanted to as well. But those are three different options for how you can link your container boxes here inside of Editor X. If you all did enjoy, please consider giving this video a like and consider subscribing for more Wix and Editor X content coming out really soon. Thank you all again, and I'll see you on the next one.